He's covered closely. He dishes it to Joseph over Edwards. Los Angeles with another miss.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Edwards. Jones is out there with Lyles. Then it's Ball, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Porter kicks to George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now, here's Kennard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Buckets in that last game against the Lakers was phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Porter dishes to George. Driving inside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Leonard against Edwards. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
From deep, George. And Jones pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Edwards. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Joseph looking around. Porter trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Outside, George. Kennard on the wing. They get the rebound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Edwards. Tries to save it, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Nash is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Joseph. He's got 5. Passes it to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Nash drops it in. Nash has got 11.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Ball, the pass to Edwards. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Here's George. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Joseph. Outside Edwards. Pass to Lyles. Right wing. Edwards against Joseph. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Kennard, the pass to Leonard. Missed inside. Hornets leading by 21. Outside Edwards. Pass to Horton Tucker. Up top Edwards. He's covered by Leonard. Edwards can't hit. LA's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. The pass to Joseph. Stolen by Ball. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the basket by Jones.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And Joseph kicks to Kennard. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
Such a wide open look. And that's 38 points for buckets.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Joseph, the pass to Leonard. Over Jones. And it's Leonard missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jones finds Edwards. 11 feet away. Jones, the pass to Edwards. Hits it again. Wow.
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Ash is out there with Porter. And it's Joseph in at the point guard. The Hornets have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Outside Edwards. The tray. And the Hornets miss again. Clippers trail by 21. Now Leonard. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And they pick up 2. Porter's got 9 points.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Ball dishes to Edwards. Pass to Horton Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Nash. Over Edwards. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They have a 19-point lead. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Some changes for Charlotte. Aldridge is checked in.
Substitution for the away team.
Leonard looking around. And finished off by Nash.
And he can time his passes perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through. Contact on offense, and it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Here's Joseph, shoots over Lyle, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second team foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Cuts off the pass.
Playmaking abilities. Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Edwards. They get it back. Comes up empty down low. LA's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. It's George on the wing. 10 points for him. Here's Nash, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Nash has got 11 points here in just the second half. Joseph against Edwards. Fires from deep. Good, he hits again.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, it's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
Edwards with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
At Lyles, and it's Strong in at the 2. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Joseph, takes it inside, and he comes up with the deuce.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Nash. Here's Mann. Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing. But I love the opportunity these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Substitution for the away team.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Horton Tucker, the pass to Edwards. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by George. Right side, Edwards. From outside the arc, another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And there's the pass to Scrub. And it's good for 2. Scrub's got his first points of the night.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And here's Edwards. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
But Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starting in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Bouknight passes to Edwards. Passes it to Lyles. Charlotte moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Another bucket. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Pass to Gill. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the paint, Scrub. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Bouknight passes to Edwards. Pass to Lyles. Back to Edwards. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Clippers will come the other way. To the middle. Berton's shot is good.
And the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bouknight passes to Edwards. From downtown. And they recover it. And the dunk by Lyles.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And George gets it to go.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Hornets leading by 21. Bouknight passes to Edwards. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Back to Lyles. Over Berton. Off the left rim and out. Clippers trail by 21. Here's Scrub. From deep. Bouknight with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Edwards got 12 now in this quarter.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Gill kicks to Bertans. Outside, George. Shoots over Lyles. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Lyles got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards against George.
Hey, who's watching them?
Outside Edwards. Inside, there's the pass to Bouknight. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters. They need a bucket in a big way here to to regain some confidence. Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Outside Edwards. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Edwards passes to Lyles. Launches a three. Gill with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's man. Going inside. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Off target from outside. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Scrubs' shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Passes it to Bouknight. Edwards against Berton. And good, he hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans. And the Clippers make it. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.